What's up, everyone? Dude, crazy day. I have such mixed emotions on the whole thing because I've been such a non-believer in Destiny 3 until an hour ago. And there's just there are so many hints in this article that it might just be copium. But I think they are very heavily hinting at a Destiny 3 or a Destiny sequel. And I'm so sad that Destiny 2 is ending. But I still, man, if you're blaming this on Marathon, you are a fool, dude. You cannot blame it was a series of decisions. Did Marathon take, were resources diverted from Destiny into Marathon? Yes, at points, that is absolutely true. You cannot blame that on the entire game. That is a leadership decision. It does not have to be like that. It does not have to be like that. You are letting the people that made that decision get off easily by blaming an inanimate concept. It is not it. It is there was a Bungie decision. It was not a Marathon or a developer on Marathon decision. That is such a small-brained, small-sighted. But you are literally letting the people that made that decision get away with it. But I will say, I have been, you guys have been asking me for months. I have been a Destiny 3 denier. I've been a Destiny 3 denier for years. Even when the leaks came out earlier this year, I did not believe any of them. I believe them now. Starting today, I believe Destiny 3. They tease it way too many times here, man. It is so, to me, I think it'll be 4 or 5 years until we see a Destiny 3. I don't think they want an Elder Scrolls moment of announcing something a decade before it happens. But to me, Destiny 3 now in development is state of play. No, I don't believe that at all. I don't think, if they were going to announce it in a couple of weeks, they would have announced it today. I think we will learn in 3 years, in 4 years, that Destiny 3 is in development. Only started watching your stuff like mid the Final Shape era, but I appreciate the energy you brought to the community. Thanks for the good times on this game. I'll still be listening to podcasts and everything, though. Yo, I love your face. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I think this tells me that Destiny 3 is in very, 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 very early development. I want to temper my expectations, but I'm with you. You can't ignore the warning. It seems pretty clear. Yeah. I want to start off by saying, like, thank you guys for everything. Like, obviously, we're still going to be covering Marathon and whatever else I enjoy playing over the next whenever. But it's hard. Even being hopeful for the future, it's hard not to be sad. I mean, this has been half my life. You know what I mean? It has been half my life, and it's changed my life. I've met so many of my best friends through this. While this isn't my job, it is. It's been a part career, you know what I mean? Like it's been unbelievable. I've had so many great opportunities and been part of so many amazing moments, and it's just been, I've learned so many things, and we've done so much good. We've raised so much money for charity and raised awareness for so many things, and given people a place to hang out, and it's been incredible. So even though I believe starting today, I'm believing that Destiny 3 is in development, and you know, we'll see it in the next 5 to 7 years or whatever. It's a sad moment of reflection, right? When I saw this, I was filled with more hope than grief. I agree. I think that I've been saying it for years. Like, if you're gonna do a Destiny 3, I think the number one thing that the Destiny community needs is a break. I think it's gonna fucking suck, and I hope it goes fast. But the health of this franchise relies on the breaking of parasocial relationships. I think a lot of the downfall of Destiny 2 is because people like me have spent half of our lives developing very parasocial relationships with this company and with this game, and I think you need to break some of that before you come back with a Destiny 3. So I thank you for the 98 months. Fuck me. It's sure been one hell of a run. Yeah, it has. And so if Destiny 3 is going to exist, I think I think it's a healthy move, and I think you need to I think you need to force people to take a break. Amy, thank you so much for the incredible super chat. Thank you. One last ride. It's been an honor. Yeah, it's been incredible, man. Thank you. For everyone who's been here. I mean, fucking Sai has been here since like the goddamn beginning. Thank you. Amy, you've been here for so long. Thank you. Everyone, thank you guys. Thank you. I don't like it, but this was the right call. Yeah, that's where I am too. And they're adding some crazy stuff. I once again, like, I have been a fervent denier of Destiny 3 until today, and all the wording here makes me believe that it will exist. Thank fuck I don't have to guild Gambit anymore. Fucking hell, dude. Fucking hell. It's a small sacrifice to pay, but I just want to say one more time, like, you don't have to like Marathon. You don't have to like Marathon, and that's totally fine. But choosing to blame the state of Destiny 2 or this on an inanimate concept or IP such as Marathon, instead of focusing that attention and anger at the people who made the decisions to, instead of making large investments, separately, and chose to tie them together, or chose to overinvest on certain incubation projects and stuff. There are companies that divest into multiple properties all the fucking time. It happens all the time. You are letting people get off easy by blaming Marathon exclusively as an entity, instead of assigning, or the people that made these specific decisions that led to this pathway of events. I do think, though, that, like, I think the Lord of Every Nothing is a great story for Destiny 3. Yo, Nevin, thank you for the 64 months. Mega Chicken, thank you. What a journey. Thanks for all the good times and laughs. Dude, it's fuck, man. I feel once again like I've never believed in a Destiny 3 until now, and so I feel hopeful, but I feel so sad. You know what I mean? It's like it's been crazy, man. It's been crazy. It's been such a big part of my life. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. Vigilant, thank you so much for the 57 months. I would not be who I am today if it weren't for this game. There will never be anything like it. Well, hopefully there will be one more like it. You know what I mean? Are you going to pay the bills now? Fuck, man. I'll have to actually get good at making polymers. Cassie's being so fucking annoying on Twitter. I'm not even. Ah, man. Whew, okay. So the first hint here for me, Destiny 2, every end is a new beginning. So that could just be some fluff. But I think that in addition to things that we're gonna read, like, to me, it can be copium. It's what are the stages of grief? You know what I mean? I might be in the copium stage of grieving, but dude, to me, it's either someone is a huge fucking asshole and wrote this like this, or they're teasing a Destiny 3 and they're just not ready to make a formal announcement, and they probably won't be for a number of years. Deathstorm Dag, thank you for the sub. Subbing again, always want to support my favorite creator. Hey, thank you. Also, I see your bit message. Oh, let me check. Sorry, brother. I don't think I did. Oh, here we go. I think this was the best decision Bungie could have made. They're not rocking a hard place, and there's no guarantee that a new expansion would have done anything. I believe Destiny 3 is happening. They'll be able to start off with the ban by extending competing the Fate Saga. I think they'll do a soft reboot of the Fate Saga. If they decide to do that at all, I think they do a soft reboot of the Fate Saga. In the meaning we have Marathon, possible new FromSoft game, and GTA will be fine. Yeah, it'll feel slow, and then it'll be the longest days, but the shortest years of our life. Terminator, thank you for the super chat. The go for 6+ years I've been playing this game. Thank you so much, Garo. Thank you all for the support over the years. It's been unbelievable. Denial, bargaining, anger, depression, acceptance. All right, I'm in the denial phase. Where are we putting the rad team now? They make cool shit. Marathon. I expect the rad team to go over to Marathon, and we get a Marathon ship map every season. Fate Saga will probably be your Eyes of Iron. Oh, I don't think so, man. I think the Lord of Every Nothing is too cool. I think that is the Lord of Every Nothing is the perfect Witness 2.0. Maybe whoever wrote this is also coping. I would be floored if Justin Truman didn't at least co-pilot this. Like, there's no way this is DMG. You know what I mean? This is some combination of Tyson, Robbie. Like, it's the leadership. It's the stakeholder team for Destiny, right? You're gonna have to get a full-time job now? I do have a full-time job. I'm a chemist, asshole. Fight me. Ericla, thank you for the super chat. Are we receiving the remaining? I had to take a fucking half day of PTO for this shit. Are we still receiving the remaining DLC that we paid for with the annual pass, or did we already receive it? We already received it. The annual pass was just until Renegades. Man, this is the only game I would ever think of getting a tattoo for, so I need to start working on design. It's actually really funny that you say that, because I've been wanting a half tattoo, a half sleeve for half a decade, and it's always been, you know, I've had ideas in my head. I've just never pulled the trigger. But I mean, it might actually. I have the artist. I know exactly who I want to do it. It might literally be time to fucking cement this this part of my life. Yeah, this will be the renewed Shadow and Order, yeah. Any thoughts on a possible Destiny 3 or continuation of Destiny? To me, this is as much, like, you guys know, I have been adamant that Destiny 3 does not exist for the last 10 years, especially the last 6 months. I did not believe it. I read this and I believe Destiny 3 will exist. I believe it is an early incubation. Based off of the wording here, man. For almost 12 years, we've had the joy and honor to explore Destiny universe with you all. Through the ups and downs, surprises, and triumphs, building Destiny alongside our players has been a monumental privilege. While our love for Destiny 2 has not changed, it has become clear that after the final shape, we have reached the time for our shared worlds and Destiny to live beyond Destiny 2. We have reached the time for our shared worlds and Destiny to live beyond Destiny 2. I don't know how you get much more clear to me, unless someone is just being the biggest asshole ever. It does not get much more clear than that they are working on something past Destiny 2. Yo, CBL, thank you for the sub. Listen, Sony, Truman, Nishino, Herman, all signed off on this post. This is a sad ending for Destiny 2, but I read this as Sony is backing Destiny 3. I totally agree, Street Shadow. I totally agree. This is literally, it doesn't get, I don't know if it'll be a Destiny 3, but some sequel progression of the Destiny universe. This is a soft commitment to that. I don't know how else you look at this. I don't, let's say Destiny 3, like, let's say it's 5 years out. They're not doing an Elder Scrolls moment. They're not saying Skyrim 2 will exist, and then 10 years later, it still doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Like, I think that is a huge media blunder. I think you need to let people kind of dissociate from Destiny a little bit. I think, like I said, I think you need to kind of break that parasocial, because Bungie wrote this and not Sony. Sony is checking out everything that Bungie is putting out. I'm very confident in that. I am incredibly confident that there are Sony liaisons that have to double, especially shit like this, that they are checking on. James, thank you for the tier 1. It's a sad day. Time to start coping for Destiny 3. Yeah. It doesn't get much clearer to me than that there is something in development. But once again, like, this is, who the fuck know? Like, you know what I mean? Like, Destiny 2 was heavily rushed. You know, we're 5 years from that. If it took him how long did it take him to make Marathon? 5 fucking years? 10 years? I might be fucking dead before we see this. You know what I mean? Sony is 100% active co-signing everything Bungie is putting out after the reevaluation they just shared with us at the helm even more. Yeah. Once again, every time I'm at like Bungie, like for all of these things, there are so many people there. You know what I mean? Especially if media's present. It's like there's no way they're allowed to put stuff out like this without getting checks. No way. No way. The wording in a couple places pretty much directly insinuates that Destiny 3 is in the works or some Destiny project. I agree. But it's like, I don't know, man. A lot can change. Like, obviously, that doesn't mean that it will ever, you know what I mean? Dude, fire up the DMs and start sending them. Get us the tea. That's not how that works. Maybe Netties can take over further development of Destiny 2. Dog. If you played Destiny Rising, you would not be saying that. What a dumpster fire, man. As someone who has played extensive Destiny Rising and has every title, every guild, it's shit. Okay? It's a bad fucking game. There's a couple of good ideas in there. But it's definitely, hey ChatGPT, make me a Destiny game type shit. Carmine, thank you for the super chat. Destiny has been my life for half my life. I've played it since I was a kid, played it through school, uni, and while I was still playing while having a job. What a game and what a journey is made better by people like you. Dude, thank you so much. It's, yeah. I'm like, my head is I'm so I'm fucking oscillating between like destroyed and hopeful. You know what I mean? Like, I don't I don't know how to feel. I'm a little, I need a hug. You know what I mean? Oh man, I don't know what I'm gonna do, Scarrow, says NA Painter. All right, can we start a petition to ban Painter from Destiny 3 before? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm just kidding. I believe Destiny 3 is in development personally, but man, it feels weird for Destiny 2 end of service to be announced before Destiny 3. I don't think so, man. I think if Destiny 3 is in early development and it's 4 to 8 years out, I don't think it would be smart to announce it right now. I really don't. I really don't. I just don't think that's how things work anymore. Especially with like the tumultuous environments of stuff. Like, if they announce a Destiny 3 and then, I don't fucking know, something happens and then Sony's like, all right, we're closing down Bungie or whatever, you know what I mean? Then I don't think, if I'm Sony, I'm not taking the risk of allowing them to confirm a Destiny 3. That's me. Because you can't predict business conditions. You have no idea the future of Marathon. You have no idea the fucking, you know, any of this. You have no idea. Literally no idea. Dude, the Marathon haters are fucking sad, bro. Once again, you're letting the people that made the bad allocation assessments, you're letting them get away with it by blaming something that has no agency. It's pathetic. It's short-sighted and it's pathetic, dude. You're just letting them get away with it. It's so dumb. It's so fucking stupid, dude. It's like yelling at the fucking the drive-through person at Chick-fil-A, screaming at them because corporate changed the fry, you know, supplier recipe. It's fucking pathetic. You're letting them get away with it, dude. It's burning fucking, it's setting your Tesla on fire because fucking Elon's racist. You know what I mean? It's not, you are trying to punish an inanimate object or concept with no feelings or agency. It is short-sighted and pathetic. They're just calling it how it is. What's the point of defending a billion-dollar company? That's not at all what I said. Brainless, dude. Absolutely fucking brainless. Use the wrong form of your. If you're gonna be dumb, like, don't make it easy for people to see you're fucking stupid, dude. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's YouTube chat. I gotta stop reading YouTube chat, bro. I'm sorry, Twitch chat. I'm sorry, I got baited. 3 of you guys just used the wrong form of your. Like, don't be a fucking idiot, bro. I'm closing YouTube chat. It's like, if you're gonna be stupid, don't be fucking stupid about it, you know? Fuck. Fucking 12-year-olds, man. Jesus. Yeah, what's up, Deep? How you doing? All right, man, I'm gonna have you choose. So I get the tattoo on my other ankle or on my shoulder? Depends. What's the size? What size are we thinking? Close YouTube chat. Yeah, I might need to. Anyways, as our focus turns towards a new beginning for Bungie, we'll be working on incubating our next games. Yeah, once again, like, it's time for our shared worlds and Destiny to live beyond Destiny 2. We are making Destiny is going past Destiny 2. We are incubating our next games. I don't know how else without saying Destiny 3 or a Destiny sequel is in development. I don't know how else you say that other than what they just said. To that end, on June 9th, 2026, we'll release a final live service content update for Destiny 2 to begin that new journey as a studio. Yo, Sub Guts, thank you for the 10 months. It's so, like, I don't know, man. Just say it. Once again, I don't think Sony will let them say it. This is like, you have to get, I think it is in Sony's best interest not to temper expectations and not to make any promises that are 100%. We don't know if it takes 5 years to develop, if it takes 7 years to develop, you don't know what the landscape of Bungie, gaming studios, fucking Bellevue, like, you don't know what that shit looks like. Sony does not need the bad press of Bungie confirming Destiny 3 and then something happening and Bungie getting, like, new. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need that, because then Sony's the company that killed Destiny 3. They would not let them confirm that. I'm so confident in that. There's no way Sony didn't check off on this. This is almost certainly as close to confirming it as they are allowed to. Are you going to try and end Destiny 2 as one of the only people in max triumph score? I mean, I've got every title, every guild max triumph score right now. Definitely not about to quit. Yo, Josh Bond, thank you for the prime. This is somehow Jeff Neely's fault? Yes. Or Keely's fault? Yes, yes. Oh, dude. Out of here, bro. Repent to this ratio. Say there is a Destiny 3. What does that look like? 3 new classes, new soldiers? Fuck, that's not my job. I'll be fucking dead when that shit comes out, bro. Anyways. We'll keep going. Though active development may be concluding, we will ensure that Destiny 2 remains playable, just as the original Destiny is today. Many changes in this final update will aim to ensure that Destiny 2 is a welcoming place for players to return to. We're proud of Destiny 2, the places it took us, and the legacy it created. Because of you, our universe is vast, built on years of shared stories, adventures, of victory. From the Cosmodrome to the Pale Heart to the Lawless Frontier, we have forged lifelong memories and friendships with you. We're incredibly grateful to everyone who has made this journey with us. From the deepest part of our hearts, thank you, and we'll see you in the stars. This didn't hit as hard when I was reading it in my head earlier. Swear to God, if I won the lottery tomorrow, it's all going to Bungie HQ for the development of Destiny 3. Dude, I mean, Bungie, their current valuation, Sony, you know, they wrote off, what, 700 mil, so it's still over 2 billion. So you need a hell, include, you know, taxes and fees and all that shit. You would need a hell of a fucking lottery to win, Painter. Tassi has also confirmed there's not a Destiny 3 in the works, dog. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not reading YouTube chat, bro. I'm not doing it. Destiny 2 moment of truth. Moment of triumph. Yeah, notice how this is Bungie. Or sorry, is how this clarifies this Destiny 2 development team. This is fucking Truman. See how it specifies a different author right here? I'm telling you, man. And Destiny to live beyond Destiny 2. It's time for Destiny to live beyond Destiny 2. We will begin incubating our next games, written by someone higher than the Destiny 2 development team. It does not get more clear than that. Telling you, man. Telling you. Although Lou Smith did also say that the future of Destiny was bright and then get canned like 3 days later, so... I'm gonna... Hopefully we make it longer than that with the copium. Who do you say wrote the first one? I would be... This has got to be Truman. I do think they're making... I think... Let me be clear. I do not think Destiny 3 is in full development. I think Destiny 2 is... Or Destiny 3 is in very early development. I've been a Destiny 3 denier forever. I've never once ever believed in a Destiny 3 until today. The wording here is just too deliberate. I mean, this fucking says it, bro. Like, I don't know. I just don't know, man. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I believe. It doesn't matter what you believe. We'll fucking see in 8 years. You know what I mean? That's it. That's it. I don't think that there is, like, any Destiny 3 in-engine type of shit. They're, like, concept arting, storyboarding type fuck all. Probably trying to figure out what type of game it is. Destiny 3 might be, We have to predict the next trend past extraction shooter. What's gonna be, like, the next... What's the big thing in 5 years? I think Destiny 3 will be like a deck building roguelite. Destiny 3 is like a, oh my god, Destiny 3 is the metaverse. No, Battle Royales they're gone. Yo, Roy, thank you for the super chat. Thanks for all the guides. Hey, thanks for watching them, man. Deck building friend slop with a fishing minigame. What is friend slop? What is friend slop? Open world survival game? I would take a fucking Destiny friend slop, bro. Oh, man. Whew. Dude, we're recording Escape Will Make Me Pod tonight, and I'm not fucking ready for it, boys. I'm not ready to put out any... Dude, I don't want to put out any marathon content. I think I'm retiring. It's gonna be unbearable, man. I'm never gonna be able to tweet or stream or post a video ever again. Bungie ended my content creator career today. They ended my enjoyment of content creation. I don't know if you know what EVE Online is, but I'm fantasizing Destiny 3 would be like that, manual space travel. I know, like, nothing about the game. I've heard the name. Thank you for the super chat. Buy silver, fund Destiny 3 now. Dude, what if they were, like, we're releasing some ornaments in the Eververse, and every 1 million people that buy, or every 100,000 people that buy this ornament will speed up Destiny 3 development by, you know, 6 months or whatever. If anything, this is an opportunity for them to achieve what they didn't do with Beyond Light. The game needs time. It needs to be fresh. We can't live off of sunk cost fallacy. Yeah, I think they need... once again, I think one of the biggest things that hurt, as someone who has been nonstop playing Destiny for almost half of my life, one of the biggest things, in my opinion, that hurt Destiny is like that parasocial relationship that so many of us have formed with the game. We have grown to expect a certain level and more and more and more and more, and the bar keeps raising, and we have this fucking idea of like, you know, idealized idea of what Destiny is and Bungie, and like that hurts every content drop. Like, I don't think Destiny 3 succeeds unless they break that, and I don't think they can break it without this. Like, I think there needs to be a hard break and then a break, you know. And it sucks. It sucks, but that's the point. You know? Fondness makes the heart grow stronger or whatever the fuck. Open up your favorite inspirational calendar and pick a quote. Since SC2 launch, Guardians have turned back the darkness, defeated gods, shattered blades, banished nightmares, outplayed Savathûn at chess, and forged legendary stories across the Soul system. On June 9th, Destiny 2 Moment of Triumph. It's weird that's singular now, isn't it? Is available to all players. Street Shadow, thank you for the super chat. This is the best outcome. Marathon is not going away. I love it, but you need to break the cycle and allow Destiny to have time to be developed. Yeah, dude, it's so, Destiny doesn't deserve the baggage of Marathon, and Marathon absolutely does not deserve the baggage of Destiny. You know what I mean? Like, I think, how does Bethesda get away with, like, Fallout and fucking, Doom's Bethesda, right? I think it's, like, id, but I think it's under Bethesda. I think they publish it. Is that right? And then, or in like, you know, Elder Scrolls and Fallout. Like, how did they get away with everything feeling so separate? Like, all of those games there's been like one good Bethesda game in the last fucking 12 years. But no one's like, oh, Starfield was bad because of Fallout or whatever. You know, why? No one says that shit. How did they do that? How do they do that? Bethesda has multiple studios, and one game has a mass majority while the others are smaller. One game has the mass majority while the others are smaller. Wait, which game is Elder Scrolls that much bigger than Fallout? Do you think Fallout 76 would have sold more copies if it was called Fallout 67? I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you so much. Huh. Huh. I mean, by the same principle, how can you definitively say we can't blame it on Marathon? Because Marathon is not something that makes decisions. Marathon is a concept. It is an IP. It is a game. It does not have agency. It does not make decisions. The majority of people making Marathon do not make decisions regarding Destiny. They do not. They are doing the job that they are paid and were hired to do, okay? Marathon didn't do anything. There are a certain number of people in senior leadership that made decisions regarding assets and resources and investment that decided that there were limitations on budgets, and that is what made this happen. I don't really understand what is happening here. How people don't understand that. By blaming an inanimate object, you are letting the people that made the bad budget get away with it. Aren't like the majority of Marathon makers like, holy fuck, I'm so exhausted making Destiny? Yes, there have been a lot of people that have said that. I try not to talk about specific like Destiny or Bungie employee quotes because, you know, obviously I have conversations and I'm like friends with a lot of developers, and it's hard to keep track of what's been publicly said and what isn't. But yes, a lot of people were burnt out on Destiny, as are most people who have been doing the same job for over a decade. People bounce roles and positions in companies all the time. Also interesting on Allison Lure's credits. Credits where? Various unannounced creator, world building lead, narrative lead? What? I'm saying it's a good thing that people can go from into different projects. Yes, it absolutely is. And like, once again, like, there are like literally unlimited examples of companies starting multiple product lines and doing it successfully and not having to lay people off and not having, and one product not hurting because of one success or that sort of thing. It is to blame an inanimate object, a concept, an IP, is just it doesn't make any sense. It is the easy way out. Her own website? How long has she been at Destiny? I wonder if there's still magic stuff she worked on that hasn't been announced. I do not think this is the end of the Destiny universe, no. I think they are pretty clear here it is not the end of the Destiny universe. We can all trace the fall of Destiny back to our Lord and Savior, Luke Smith, leaving as game director. I think people, hey, what was like one of the last things that Luke Smith announced for Destiny 2? Can anyone remind me what one of the last final big things that Luke Smith announced and made the decisions around and implemented in Destiny 2 was? I always forget this, because he left on a really high note, right? Everyone remembers like the super high note that Luke Smith left on, right? The big thing. Yeah, right. My bad. Sorry, I forgot the name of the Destiny content vault. My bad. Right. Anyways, I think there's some hints here. Oh, here's the full key art. So this is the moment of triumph key art. There's definitely some like Leviathan looking armor here that looks sick. What else we got? Polaris Lance is a very interesting choice here, no? Seems kind of interesting. It's like the only gun you can see in full is Polaris Lance. That's a little weird. Monument? Why are people saying monument? Oh, is it monument of... Wait, what? Did I misread it? Oh, I'm fucking stupid. I just like, my brain just defaulted to moments of triumph. A monument of triumph. Holy, I'm dumb. Thank you, I appreciate it. Ha! Isn't it? It is weird that the only gun you can see in the entire thing is fucking Polaris Lance. It's fucking weird. Prediction, big player bump for June 6th. High. Dog, who the fuck cares? The next person that if one more fucking person, out of everything today, you're thinking about Steam charts? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? You have brain disease! The numbers are important to the life of the game! The game is dying! They just fucking said the game is over! Holy fuck! Holy, the life of what? Oh my god, bro. Fuck, I cannot with YouTube chat. They did the fucking Facebook thing, dude. They're making fake accounts, bot accounts that say the dumbest shit, bro. Fuck. fucking Steam charts. This is Paul Tassi's fault. This is Lucky 10p's fault. This is Astacross's fault. Shut the fuck up about Steam charts. The game is ending. Fuck. Dude, my nipples are so sweaty right now. Anyways. Oh. Anyways. Dude, some of you guys need a lot of medication. Okay. Oh, fucking hell. And on June 9th, Destiny 2 Moments of Triumph Monument, fucking bitch, will be available to all players, inviting all Guardians to take part in a celebration of these accomplishments. Legends, Dredgens, Renegades, Conquerors, New Lights, and everyone in between. And once again, I'm so the one positive of this. There's two positives. Destiny 3 seems to be heavily hinted at here. I'll be well past 30 when it comes out. And I no longer have to guild Dredgen, which is so awesome. It's so fucking fantastic. And I'm excited about that. In fact, I might never have to guild anything ever fucking again. And I'm excited about that. What if Destiny 3 has a Dredgen title? I won't buy it. I won't buy it. Looks at Rising. I have every title, every guild in Rising as well. Except for the one time-gated guild. I'm working towards it. I'll have that one too. I have it all, bro! You think YouTube chat has mental illness? I have max completionist across all Destiny titles. You've never seen special interests like I have. Okay? Bro, I'm fucking locked in. I am locked in. Bam. Oh, man. Uncouched. You're already well past 30? Bro, I'm 28. Would be your wish list for Destiny 3? Anyone who has ever posted about Steam charts to be banned from it before it comes out. Each year since launch, Moments of Triumph celebrated highlights from Destiny 2's most recent chapter. This time, the Monument of Triumph update will broaden that celebration, bringing together experiences from across Destiny 2. Legendary marks return from the Ages of Triumph's past. That's a crazy throwback. Earned by completing a game-wide array of triumphs, they will grant access to a vast selection of free armor ornaments, accessories, weapon engrams, and more. An additional title and armor ornament set await those who range widely in their deeds. I range widely in my deeds. Immortalizing your legacy in Destiny 2. But this update has so much more to offer than the monument itself. What do you think? What do you think the final title of Destiny 2 is? It should have been Legend. It should have been Legend. They wasted that title. Guardian? Steam Charter. I cannot wait. Dude, I've hated a lot of social media trends. I think I'm just too old. I think I need to retire. I think I need to settle down, have a kid, throw my computer off of a cliff, never talk to you fuckers again, except the ones I like. So Twitch chat. And shrimp. I like shrimp. Fucking hell. Yeah, no, I like you, Haunter. There are a handful of people I really like on the YouTube side. How do we even know if Steam Charts is a good website? Is there a Steam Charts for Steam Charts? Who watches The Watchmen? Dude, that's... Maybe I'll be a Minecraft YouTuber, but like one of the not creepy ones. I'll be the only not creepy Minecraft YouTuber. Thoughts? Do you think we're still getting what was original Shadow and Order? That's what this is. Yeah, Bingus, you're one of the good ones. I like you too. And Caden. I'm not going to sit here and I'll tell... look, if I don't like you in YouTube chat, I'll tell you. Everyone else, just assume I like you. Okay? I'm not having a kid. Okay. Rediscovering Soul. We've been embracing the mission of making this update feeling meaningful, looking back at many of the requests that players have shared with us over the years, while finding ways to bring some of them to life. And now on June 9th, we're aiming to deliver a collection of love letters to players across all activity types within Destiny 2. Although many were intended for future releases, we wanted to make sure you had them in this update. Our goal is to ensure Destiny 2 can be a place where you come back and feel rewarded no matter what you play, but also having enough variety and activities to fit your mood for a given play session. Whether you're looking to play competitively, slay a god or two, or just spend some time exploring destinations, there will be something for you. Below, you'll find a laundry list of features and bullets to expect, but expect further blog breakdowns to give a full picture, and of course, a few surprises you'll find on launch day. That's interesting. What is that? What is that symbol? Story. Monument of Triumph will deliver small character beats to leave story and characters in interesting places, touching on themes across Destiny. We encourage reading and exploring to find all the Easter eggs, callbacks, reveals, and love for the Lorehounds. I hope there's some really cool shit. Return to the director. I'm so happy that they're bringing this back, man. It looks so beautiful. It looks really good, too. And I think they did a really good job. I need to know what that symbol is. Need to know what that is. We have embraced the player feedback about the director and Portal, and a newly refreshed director returns to its rightful place as the center of activities. Good. All Portal activities are available via... Boo. Boo! Distortions. Oh. Oh. Pantheon 2.0. My boy Argos, Callus, Galron. They said Valkor? Fuck no. That's awesome. I'm excited about this a lot. Yeah, man. I'm really excited for it. Yeah, I think this is the Portal. I agree. I'm so excited I'm so excited to be back in all of these places again. Even if it's for the last time. That's a worthy send-off. New Pantheon is coming as a permanent addition with a fresh slate of bosses to challenge and overcome. June 9th, the first slate of bosses becomes available with 2 activities, each featuring a unique roster of bosses. So, this actually sounds like... So is it probably like 4 and 4? June 13th, what we are calling the Gauntlet, the full lineup of boss encounters in a single activity, so probably all 8. Encounter rotations begin on June 16th. Players can attempt featured single boss encounters for rewards. Raid and dungeon loot updates. All raid and dungeon weapons and armor have been revisited to bring them up to modern standards, with full tier parity, set bonuses, new perks, and more. Crafted weapons will have an upgrade path for tiers 1 through 5. Oh, forbearance? Relevant again? Weekly featured raids and dungeons return, giving players additional opportunities for high-tiered rewards each week. We have all details and specifics planned for an upcoming twin. A trip down memory lane. Destination weapons and armor have been revisited to bring them up to modern standards, with full tier parity, set bonuses, new perks, and more. Some destinations will have distortions. That's what the red thing is. A new addition to bring more variety and a touch more challenge to your time planet side. Distortions, they're just flashpoints. Will also bring unique rewards to earn for participating beyond your slate of destination drops. Flashpoints are back, baby! New abilities and Sandbox updates. New aspects. We get a Solar Hunter, Void Warlock, Solar Titan. New Void Hunter melee. All classes get a new grenade for Strand and Stasis. Class-specific abilities. Warlock Hunter and Titans are all getting some new loves. Mind Spun will interact with Threadling grenades. Word of Dawn is getting a complete rework. Trapper's Ambush has new capabilities. All exotic armor earned since the Edge of Fate launch will be automatically upgraded to have tier 5 stats. We've made some changes to a handful of exotic armor. For example, what if Warlocks could throw 2 Nova Bombs in quick succession, excuse me, to create an even larger explosion. More updates in a future TWID. Various exotic weapons will have a tuning pass, with many receiving catalysts. Does it mean that Levy weapons are back? I fucking hope so, man. I hope they... Once again, like, I think this looks like updated... I think this is updated, unless this is armor I just don't recognize. I think this is updated, Leviathan armor. It's kind of got that vibe to it. A little bit. Unironically, Junior, I do think that Destiny 3 or some future for Destiny is teased pretty heavily here, so. My dad just texted me, I'm in a Kotaku article? Oh, Jesus. That's so funny. Is it my tweet? It is! I'm the first tweet! That's awesome. It's so funny. My dad isn't really much of a gamer, but he'll pick up random shit and he'll text me sometimes. Oh, it's so fucking funny, actually. So, elevating exotics. All exotic armor earned since Edge of Fate launched will be automatically. Oh, I already read that. Sorry. Portal overhaul. All portal activities are still available to players. We've taken a deep pass at the portal's difficulty system to ensure players can approach the opposite category and have fun within Destiny 2. Well. We want to remove the choice paralysis. Players should be able to sign in and find the fun quickly rather than be mired in stacking as many difficult modifiers as possible. Based! That's been my main point of feedback. Does your dad call you Scaro 90? No. We're expanding our weapon offerings within portal activities. Each experience will offer a different puller. This is also one of my main points of feedback. We're also updating armor across the portal with new art and set bonuses, while adding exclusive armor to competitive Crucible. Onslaught and Crawls have received balanced passes on difficulty and length. All 3 activities will once again feature escalating difficulty over time, rather than starting at the highest difficulty to start. Onslaught has been rebalanced to remove revive tokens to get you more scrap more often to bring back the feeling of building up defenses over time. Shaxx maxing has returned. Nice. A few weapons will also be making a return, only available through Onslaught. Contest of Elders has been reduced from 4 laps down to 3 to help the activity flow better. Yo, Cyber Gaming, our gamer, thank you for the super chat. Not gonna lie, this is how do you think they'll go back? I think this is teasing a Destiny 3, but yeah. Oh. Sad to see they never brought Dreadnought back. They did. It was what? Man, this is just a lot, guys. This is, it's a lot. Once again, like, thank you. I know, I don't know what happens next. Thank you. This is so big, Moist Critical made a video about it. I mean, regardless of how people talk about this shit, Destiny 2 is one of the most successful video games, like, ever. You know what I mean? It's up there. It's like, everyone knows about it. It has made a bajillion fucking dollars. Games just don't last for 10 years. That doesn't happen. I know we like to pretend like this game has never been anything cool and that Bungie's only, their purpose in life has been to slide us at every turn. But it is fucking amazing what they've been able to do. New Bungie motto? Dude, the Bungie motto thing actually really pisses me off because when they switched their motto, or for like years, everyone, because their motto used to be make games that we want to play, and then they changed it to make worlds and friendships or some shit, and then people like freaked out. People freaked out. This is what's wrong with Bungie. They don't and then they literally make the game they want to play. Like there are dozens of Bungie employees that said that like one of the main reasons they made Marathon an extraction shooter is because they were all obsessed with Tarkov and wanted to play a Bungie extraction shooter. They literally made the game they wanted to play, and then people fucking freaked out about that too. So like, give me a fucking break, dude. Give me a fucking break. Anyways, I wanna see the new Bungie motto. Crucible playlist, private matches, and balance. We have 3 new game modes coming to Crucible, 1 entering our playlist rotation, and 2 more available via private matches. Playlist arena, gunplay centric with some old school PvP, Bungie PvP vibes. That's cool. Private matches, Glass Canyon, throwback to Destiny 1 balancing. Private matches software, third person abilities only thing mayhem, but a little more wild. Iron Banner will run every 4 weeks, and trials will appear on non-Iron Banner weeks. Both game modes feature tier loot and new armor sets to earn. If I have to fucking guild this shit every 4 weeks, I will freak out, Bungie. I will freak out. I will freak out. Make sure Bungie sends you the Whisper model. Heavy Metal returns with a 3rd vehicle type, the Cabal Walker, a brand new map, mixed vehicle combat, and vehicle selection. That's exciting. Full suite of competitive Crucible weapons will become tiered, and as mentioned above, a unique armor set has been added to incentivize more competitive play. I'm excited about that. Everyone should tweet and tell them to me. They've owed me this Whisper of the Worm for fucking 3 years. They're gonna get out. They're gonna get away with it, bro. They're gonna get away with it. Gambit is being upgraded to an ops category and receiving a rewards refresh. New armor to earn with unique set bonuses. We're reprising iconic Gambit weapons as tiered weapons with new perks to earn. Seasonal events. Seasonal events are being retired. A collection of weapon rewards from Festival of the Lost Dawn and Guardian Games and Solstice can be earned through engrams on a Monument of Triumph vendor. Armor ornaments previously available for Bright Dust will be available not only through a direct exchange, but also through Bright engram focusing. Silver and Bright Dust. Bright Dust will continue to be an earnable currency through gameplay objectives. When we expanded the offering of cosmetics that can be acquired with this currency, silver will continue to be available for players to purchase and exchange for various items in Eververse. Bright Dust rotation is being changed from weekly to daily, giving players more opportunities to exchange this currency for the cosmetics they desire. We've added a focusing system for your Bright engrams. Using an engram and some Bright Dust, you can select from an array of engrams that will guarantee the item category result and do not produce duplicates, gradually filling out your collection. Rewards Pass. The Monument of Triumph update brings an updated Rewards Pass, featuring new exotic hand cannon, armor ornaments, and more. We've increased the number of cosmetic rewards on the pass as well, including multiple armor ornament sets, ghost shaders, and more. Yes, we said, and more twice. Wait, what? More twice. We put a lot of extras in this thing. Okay. Hope you enjoy it. True exotic armor transmog starting June 9th. Players may apply common, uncommon, rare, legendary armor ornaments to their exotic armor. Oh. Visible in PvE environments. I don't know. I guess if it's only PvE. The collection, we're bundling all Destiny 2 content packs into a singular purchase available on June 9th. This includes campaigns, dungeon, keys, 30th anniversary pack, and more. Individual content packs and expansions will also receive permanent markdowns in June. SRL is coming back. Sparrow Racing League returns as a permanent addition, reopening tracks from the original Destiny experience and adding a new space for it to race opponents on. We've created a new unique weapon set to earn by competing in races. Armor sets also return with new set bonus, numerous cosmetics, including horns. Oh, will be available to earn. We'll have a full breakdown of SRL in the coming weeks. I've never been the biggest SRL fan, but that's cool. Slipstream racing, that's right. If you can Sparrow fly, you have a huge advantage. Twitch developer insight through launch. Each week through launch, we'll be diving a bit deeper. Yeah, they're probably not going to do a stream for this, eh? That's a smart move. We'll be diving a bit deeper in each subject through a mix of developer insight articles and This Week of Destiny updates. We're spreading things out just to avoid massive walls of text and information overload while giving our teams some time for last-minute tuning and testing passes. First on our list will be a deeper dive into the Return of the Director, how we're updating activities across the game, and how we're updating SRL for Destiny 2. This will be followed by a full week of articles dedicated to our weapons sandbox, raid, and dungeon updates, and a week dedicated to armor updates and abilities. After launch, the TWID will continue for a few weeks to keep you informed on any immediate Monument of Triumph news. Once we're through our launch window, our weekly blog entries will be entering a form of hibernation as well. This won't be the end of communications from us by any means. We'll still be keeping in touch with you and sharing community highlights through our website, social media channels, Discord, and other outlets. Once we have more news to share on Destiny, you'll be the first to know. Got it. I don't know what else they could say short of actually confirming a Destiny 3. Like, hibernation. Once we have more news to share on Destiny. They say it right fucking here, dude. They say it right here. Where do they say it? While our love for Destiny 2 has not changed, it has become clear that after Final Shape, we have reached the time for our shared worlds and Destiny to live beyond Destiny 2. As our focus turns towards a new beginning for Bungie, we will begin work incubating our next games. It doesn't get much more clear than this, dude. It does not. This is, I'm so confident. I'm so confident Sony or Bungie stakeholders or whatever was like, you cannot directly confirm a Destiny 3. And this is as close to teasing it as they were allowed to get. I am so confident. I'm so confident. We're getting a Sony Direct on June 2nd. No, I don't think you'll see any Destiny info for 3 years. Dude, Luke Smith's Destiny game was like a fucking... It was like a character-based adventure third-person game. Like, bleh, supposedly. Like, come on. Come on. Three years is crazy. I don't think it'll be that long. Oh, dog, I mean, fucking... I think nowadays it takes easily 5 to 8 years to develop what Destiny 3 should be. There's a state of the play on June 2nd? Yeah, like, I don't think that has anything to do with Destiny. Knowing you're one of the core Destiny people and hearing you're confident makes me have hope. If I had any inside information, I would not be saying anything. This is just me. I do not get anywhere close to anything I know. I refuse to do it. I'm not breaking. I refuse to even get within fucking 50 meters of potentially breaking an NDA. I do not know anything. That is why I'm talking about it. I have never believed in a Destiny 3 until today. I just don't know how it gets any more clear than this. What do you think about Paul insinuating that something really bad is about to happen, dog? I don't fucking care. I do not fucking care, not even a little bit. Destiny 3 was always happening. I'm pretty confident that if a Destiny 3 was happening up until this point, I would have heard about it. And I have not. So it is clear if you're optimistic, unclear if you're pessimistic, not saying one is correct or not. Yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it. Like it is a little bit of like a self-fulfilling thing, right? Credible Leaker said Destiny 3 was in development as early as last year. Yeah, once again, I had no reason to believe them. Credible leakers have been saying that for 3 years. I have never, or for fucking 7 years, I've never had a reason to believe them, ever. To me, it seriously sounds like they're planning a Destiny 3, but they don't want to have another roadmap coming too soon moment. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Because if they talked about Destiny 3 here, then every single time they did anything marathon related or just Bungie related in general, everything would be about Destiny 3. You need to give it, you need to break that parasocialness. It just needs to happen. I think that is as close to saying it as Sony's comfortable with them saying it, or Bungie leadership is comfortable with them saying it, or whatever. They soft confirm it here, as far as I'm concerned. It'll be 5 years before we hear anything. Did we ever get that roadmap? That's what this is. Do you think they will drop the concept they were working on for Shadow Cycle? No. Destiny 2 has been our home for many, many years. The unknown can sometimes feel wild, even a bit scary at times, but these opportunities to explore a future are invigorating. As we look ahead, our commitment remains the same, to make games we and you are excited to play. From all of us here at Bungie, we cannot thank you enough for joining us on this journey throughout the Soul System. You'll find us to our side for years to come. I think if Destiny 3 does exist, if that's the direction they end up going, I think it'll be a sort of soft reboot of the 9 saga. I think the Lord of Every Nothing is an excellent final villain for an elongated saga in Destiny 3. I think it's cool, but I think there's a way you kind of reintroduce all of that soft retcon, soft reboot type of thing. Yeah. Do you think Shadow Cycle and other DLCs will be Destiny 3? I think if Destiny 3 is the way they decide to go, at some point I would almost, I think it's such a cool story, but I would almost say like Destiny 3 needs to be different. And I don't know how different you make it. I think so much of Destiny 3 is going to rely on it feeling completely different than Destiny 2. And I think narrative is part of that. So I don't know. As long as Destiny 3 isn't third person, I'll be happy. Dog, when has Bungie ever been known for making third-person games? What? They need to bring back the removed content. I would much rather them spend the development time required to bring that back just on Destiny 3. Remember, that it's not a button they press. They have to remake all that content. And I would personally much rather them spend that time making a Destiny 3. In a way that wouldn't require them to remove content. Yes, they have to remake the content. The entire thing was they updated the engine, the physics engine, and a lot of the lighting and stuff. They, like, you know, people are always like, Tiger's outdated, blah, blah, blah. It was revamped. Like, they rebuilt a lot of it, or updated, or whatever the fuck. I'm not a fucking computer engineer. I don't know. And fucking Beyond Light, they had to rebuild everything to work with the new thing. And that the DCV exists because they didn't, you know, hire people or put people on rebuilding that content. That's it. That's why, like, so many of the things that did carry over pre-DCV to post-DCV, that's why so many old bugs returned. Mission progression system too, which is why certain missions need to be reworked. There you go. There you go. Yeah, once again, I'm not like a big computer guy, so I don't know like the specific terminologies and shit, but it's not as easy as pressing a button. It never has been. It would always be a commitment, a dedication of resources. And I'm not saying they shouldn't have done that. I'm just saying that comes at a cost. Do you think we get some DCV content back with this announcement? May I direct your attention to the DCV content in question? The Destiny comparison videos, dude, that's a throwback, Junior. Rip Destiny, though, since I was 13. I'm 25. Dude, I've been watching you make Destiny content for like 10 years. It's fucking crazy, man. Junior, you and I started, right, like, as I was graduating high school. You were fucking in, what, middle school or whatever. And now we both have PhDs. That's how long that's how long we've been doing this. That's crazy, man. Like, we actually became like full-ass adults and people. You know, we were like personality-less blobs when we started playing Destiny. And here we are, man. We'll be back when they announce the Destiny 3 and we'll have a family. Fucking crazy. I think another big thing with Destiny, like, we've all, I mean, this is kind of a part of it. It sucks. None of us want to hear it because we're fucking getting old or whatever. But, like, that's also part of the point, right? Like, if a Destiny 3 is going to succeed, you need the next generation of teenagers. You need the next generation of people that are just starting their, like, actual existence as a person, right? Like, not saying that, like, primary school and middle school and stuff, but it's like you don't really know, you don't know who you are. Like, you're a kid, like, you know what I mean? But it was like so much of what made Destiny special was growing up with it, and Destiny's just not at a point where you can do that right now, and that's what made it special. You know what I mean? And so if Destiny 3 is going to exist and it's going to succeed, there has to be enough of a break, and then it has to be able to do that. And you know, we'll all enjoy it. We'll all be the dads and moms enjoying it. But it won't be our story anymore. You know what I mean? And I think that's part of what's hard to It's as dumb as it sounds. I mean, it's so much of a this is like a fuck, we're getting old moment. You know what I mean? I'm only 28, bro. I shouldn't feel like this. But it really is like a full, like, man, end of an era. Even if Destiny 3 is gonna exist, and even if it comes out like this is a definitive end of an era, and I'm excited to spend the rest of it with you all. Growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional. That's nice. Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to say. Holy shit, no way. I also started middle school and I'm now in mid-PhD, polymer organic chemistry, funnily enough. There we fucking go, polymer chemists. Let's go. Would give anything to relive parts of the game that made me fall in love with it, yeah. Half of my life's been spent on this game, yeah, man, it's crazy. I think a lot of the anger from this announcement comes with how out of nowhere it is. Yeah, the writing's on the wall, but it's different now that it's real. Anyway, play Marathon to cheer yourself up. Isn't it? We all knew this was coming. Like, some variation of this. We've all been asking for this. Like, literally since Final Shape, so many of us have been like, they need to stop Destiny 2 and work on Destiny 3. So many of us have been asking for this, but it hits a lot fucking different when it's said out loud, right? It hits a lot fucking different when it's real. I appreciate you too, Dag. Thank you. Killing Destiny 2 for Marathon is wild, dog. If that is your true belief of what is happening, I hope you graduate 3rd grade, brother. I'm praying for you. I'm not even religious and I'm praying for you. Fuck. So I need some higher being to help this man through 2nd grade, please. He ain't gonna do it alone. I gotta stop reading the fucking Twitch chat, dude. Fuck. Ugh. Fucking hell. I really hope you get a handle on those multiplication tables. Open the schools! Fucking hell. Will Marathon get more PvE content to catch players after Destiny 2? That is a really interesting question, because like keep in mind like the entire this is actually like a genuinely, I want to give YouTube chat credit because this is a genuinely really great question from YouTube chat. So let's round of applause. That's great. It's actually really interesting, right? Because like so much of Marathon's development has been focused on making it different. Like the goal was never, it was always to be a completely different genre and type of game than Destiny, because you don't want to cannibalize that audience. You want to expand your audience and get new people interested in Bungie games. That's how launching secondary product lines works. Like you always want to expand your audience base. You never want to cannibalize what you have. But now that like the Destiny audience isn't actually a concern, that is a genuinely really good question. I think they can expand Marathon for PvE stuff a lot more freely now, because you don't have to worry about that. So I think that's actually that's a very interesting question. Especially if Destiny 3 is in development and it's 5 years out or whatever. Yeah. If there's no more Scarrow Day 1 raid races, I'll be devastated. Your team getting World's First would have been cinema and so deserved. Yeah, man, I didn't even consider that. I didn't even... That being said, man, that being said, Desert Perpetual is a fuck of a last raid, man. What a unbelievable. Desert Perpetual is a much better raid to end on than Salvation's Edge. I'll die on that hill. Fucking phenomenal. Destiny 2's not going offline. I'm hopeful for a 2028 release, but I know that's not nearly enough time to make a fully content-rich Destiny 3. I don't know. I'm kind of opposite. Like, I don't doubt that they could release something in 2028, but I don't want them to. Like, I want a fucking Destiny 3. I want that shit to have fucking girth. I want it to have more girth than your mom, bro. I want that shit 4 years from now. 2030 at the earliest. Yeah. Yeah, 30 to 32. Sweeney, thank you for the membership, my friend. They should make Destiny 3, but make it exactly as Destiny 2 launch. Yeah. Man. The last Destiny 2 expansion was a Star Wars crossover. I mean, if you think about it, Renegades is a really good, like, analogous comparison to fucking Rise of Iron. A little bottle episode that they'll never talk about again. More of a fun type thing. Like, it's actually, like, kind of poetic. Out of every expansion in Destiny history, Renegades is probably the closest to Rise of Iron. And that's pretty fucking funny. At least, like, as far as I can think of, like, vibe-wise off the top of my head. I think that's pretty fucking funny, actually. Like, just a really fucking solid, self-contained bullshit. That's pretty good. It's kind of funny that Star Wars killed Destiny. Oh my god, and they were both focused on melee weapons. Rise of Iron was the fucking axe and the Praxic Blade in Renegades. That's funny as shit, bro, actually. What would you like to get in Destiny 3? What's your wet dream? For me, equip multiple exotics. Oh my god, that's so small. Like, think bigger. I want Destiny 3 to make me lactate, bro. I will say the same thing that I've been saying about Destiny for forever. Like, I don't want to sit here and be able to predict what comes in Destiny 3. I want it to blow my motherfucking nipple follicles off. You know what I mean? I want innovation and change, and I want to be fucking surprised again. I had really thought that I was enjoying Destiny more than I was. Like, I really had been, like, enjoying my time in Destiny, don't get me wrong, over the last number of years. But fuck, man, that first month of Marathon made me feel things I have not felt in a very long time. Just the not knowing what's happening and being intrigued and mystery and wanting to go into every corner of every inch of the world and just not being able to predict what was happening. And I know Marathon's not for everyone, and whatever, dude, that's fine, that's great. But it really made me realize, like, fuck, I miss being in love with video games. I miss being in love with Destiny. I really, really do. And I thought I was enjoying it more than I was. And I just didn't. It took a new experience to make me realize that. I think Destiny's been missing the mystery of the unknown, and it's been missing since Witch Queen. Yeah. Have humans awoken fallen hive, all with special traits that alter subclasses? That'd be cool. Destiny 3 needs to be a real MMO, no tiny instance zones making up for patrol spaces, many open worlds with no loading barriers, tons of players, world bosses, original idea of flashpoints with their location. I think that is, like, I think that's the most realistic way I would like them to take it, but are MMOs even that popular anymore? You know what I mean? Like, I'm worried that if they did full MMO, that might... I don't know. I don't really pay attention to that many new games, but I feel like big MMOs are not... You know? Oh, so now player counts matter? You fuck. That's good. That's really fucking good, eh? That's really good. Got me. It doesn't need to feel big. It needs to feel fucking massive, though. That's a thing. That's a thing. I don't know. I mean, we're 5 years out. See, part of me almost thinks that we just like, what if Destiny 3 is like an anthology? Like just completely, it's the same vibes, but just everything new. Effectively a new IP within the Destiny sandbox. Is that too much? Do people not like that? Is that too much of like a Borderlands style thing? Do you think Cryo Archive will be in the MCV 5 years from now? I fucking hate you. I hate you so much, bro. Like a Final Fantasy thing? Aren't a lot of those like anthological? They said Bungie's working on multiple new games. So that is actually so interesting, right? Because so much of the Sony acquisition and then the layoff, well, really the layoffs like around Final Shape was, we are focusing on Destiny and we are focusing on Marathon, and that was it. That is so interesting now that they do say working on incubating our next games. The plural. But Gummy Bears was not canceled. It was spun off into its own studio. The pluralization of games is so interesting. That is so interesting for where Bungie is right now as a studio. Do we know what Gummy Bears was? There were like leaks or something that it was like a frog, whatever the fuck this means, a frog-like MOBA? Would Marathon expansions qualify as count as games as well? No. Marathon doesn't really get expansions, right? Makes me worried that their plan is multiple small one-off Destiny games. This article says MOBA Smash Bros. Hybrid. I'm not clicking on that link because I see what website it is. Oh my god. I just realized what this means, everyone. I'm so happy right now. There's a certain person in the community that's gonna have to get a real job instead of AI writing. Let's call them news reports. I'm not I like Paul. I'm not talking about Paul. I'm talking about a very specific person. That's great. That's actually great. No, someone who writes articles. Come on. Actually, this is the best day of my life. I'm so happy. Oh, man. Yeah, it's me. I'm gonna have to get a real job. That's right. I totally forgot about that. The best part about Marathon is forgetting that person existed. But now, okay. Well, now I'm happy. Oh, man. As the Cross's McDonald's arc is incoming. Look, man, I like Cross. you know, I've hung out with him. We've had dinner and stuff. I think he's a chill dude. He can retire like right now. I don't know that for sure, but I'd be pretty surprised. Man doesn't. Plus, he's like fucking. Does he even cover Destiny anymore? I don't know. I feel like he's always talking about. He always plays a game for like a video. I feel like I just see the thumbnails, but I feel like he plays a game for like a video or two and then moves on to the next thing, and they still get bomb views. Don't try to talk Llama like that. I like Llama too, man. Why are you guys picking on my friends? Yeah. Yeah, man. Fuck. It is. I mean, it's a fucking end of an era, man. It really, 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 really is. Ah, it's hard to... Wait a fucking second. Did the Traveler... The Traveler's in fucking orbit now, is it not? What is this? Canonically? Did it come back down to Earth? I'm buying Black Ops 10 in 2032 and we can run zombies. Yeah, I'm a full-time zombies YouTuber now. Mr. Awful Waffles came for my game, my audience. Now I'm coming for his. I'm actually like so thankful though. Like this last year has been such a good. It's been almost like a fucking. It's been almost like a goodbye tour almost, right? Like. Because you know, doing so much cool shit with Milo and going to hang out with Evan and CB and Sweat and you know, spending time with my Seattle homies and it's been nice. And Bearkey, yeah, dude, it's been. We met so many cool people. I've finally hung out with so many amazing people. Yeah, man. The rest of those videos ever coming out? I think most of them did. We have one of them. We recorded one thing that will never come out. It got a little unhinged. It got very unhinged, and we took a vote. We took a vote as a group, and they will never come out. Or that specific one. I think all the other ones did though. Was it a split decision? No, it was Milo wanted to release it and everyone else was like, fuck no. Now I really don't know. Victoria and I were already debating whether or not we were going to GCX this year. Now, dude, I don't want to go and just be sad. Did you see the Walmart Canada gaming tweet? What in the fuck what does that even mean? What? What in the fuck? What is this? What? What is this account? What is happening? You'd be surprised how many Walmarts in Canada are gamers. Fucking hell. Destiny Bulletin already hired by Western or Walmart Canada Gaming. That's so good, actually. I don't even know what the fuck to say about that. That's insane. What is this? The official page of Walmart Canada Gaming? What does that mean? Is this just an AI slop account? What is this? What? I'm so confused. Why does this exist? Is this where kids are getting their news nowadays? What is the... Dude. They have 100,000 followers. What is this? We have a Canadian math class member following it? No way, dude. No fucking way. This is wild. I feel like I just stumped. Is this the dark web? Fucking hell, man. This isn't Walmart, this is Walmart. That's pretty good. Dude, I don't know much about Walmart Canadian Gaming, but I know somehow that's a Russian misinformation campaign. I can't prove it, but I know it. I know it, dude. Fuck it all. Fucking hell. We used to be a real well, I guess it's Canada. Canada used to be a real country. They used to have greeters at Walmart. Now they just have someone that sits in the video game section and tweets out random bullshit. Fucking hell, dude. That's awesome. Holy. Man, I don't know. I do know that every single marathon stream and video and tweet from now on is going to be insufferable. Thank you for that, Bungie. But I'm excited to see Destiny 3 when I'm on my deathbed. Am I the only one that sees the energy sword in the picture? Nah. So nothing has changed, so it's gotten worse. Oh, dude, I really want to see what Grums is at. Has Elon Musk tweeted about Destiny 2 yet? Can I ratio Elon, please? Fucking hell. Yo, what's up, E? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, man. Dude, Grums is going to be so sad that they're ending Destiny 2 and he never got to steal Savathun's breast milk. It's insane, dude. Are you going to talk about this on the pod? Yeah. Destiny, the parts of the Marathon community that are Destiny haters, you're going to love today's podcast episode. White subclass confirmed. What if every Walmart in every state and province has destroyed all of their locations, but like put like parks in their place, and we just eviscerate one country and turn that into the Walmart super country? That's what Marathon's about. You just described Marathon Season 4. If I'm like that when I'm 50, slime me out. Yeah, same, bro. I thought we'd get one more big paid expansion before the end. I'm really excited to see how deep this Age of Triumph stuff is. Marathon is just, what if Walmart and Amazon merged and appointed Grok as CEO? That's exactly right. Saw it coming for a while, but still end of an era, so it's never a good day. I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, we all kind of knew. I mean, we've been asking for this, right? Like, so many people, including myself, was like, if we need to put Destiny 2 down to focus on Destiny 3, even if it takes 4 or 5 years, you know, I do it. But it hits a little different when it's confirmed, you know? Obviously, Destiny 3 isn't confirmed. It's very heavily hinted at in that article multiple times, but it does hit it does hit different when it's happening. It's scary, right? It's sad. It's for a lot of us, it's a fuck, we're getting old moment for sure, but definitely think it has the potential to be a very good thing. Destiny 3 will be released on PlayStation 6. When is PlayStation 6 supposed to come out? Do we know that? I also thought we'd at least get Shatter Cycle. I figured they had done a lot of work on it. I just watched Tassie's video, and man, I understand being bummed, but it feels like he's next level pessimistic to the point he can't even pull out some of the hints into the future in his video. I feel bad for him. I think he's been, I mean, like, I think, you know, Tassie's a lot older than a lot of us. I mean, he's probably in his 50s. I'm just kidding. Like, obviously, he's like, what, 35 or something? I mean, he's probably feeling what I'm feeling, but even harder, right? Like, he has he had 2 kids in the span of Destiny. He's a full fucking dad now. You know what I mean? Like, in every meaning of the word. And, you think he's over 40? Maybe he is. I don't fucking know. I'm bad at that shit. I'm bad at that shit, especially when I'm trying to guess the age of people that's significantly shorter than me. Like, it's really hard for me to judge. I have no idea how old Fallout is. He could be 18, he could be 24, he could be 53. I have no idea. When I have 6 inches on you, I fucking age, I have no idea how old you are. But Paul, I mean, he's probably going through a lot. Like, at least, like, for me, it's a little different because I like marathon, and like I don't mind it. But for him, like this is also coming from a guy who has no attachment to Halo though. So like I'm a little different. You know, Destiny is my Halo for all intents and purposes. Like a lot of people have already been through this once, Halo going into Destiny. For me, I never had to go through that. So I went through it, Destiny going into Marathon. I adapted. I liked it. I'm having a good time. I'm excited for the future of it. I still see the next thing potentially on the horizon. But if you're like going through your midlife crisis right now, I totally get it, dude. I totally get it. It makes sense that he'd be pessimistic. I'm not even trying to make a joke right now. Like I totally get that he's probably going through some stuff. His job, like his income, his family's future is inextricably linked to this franchise. Like I totally get it. I totally get it. But I think looking at that article and not seeing the very obvious hints that they're at least starting to incubate a Destiny 3, I think that's just silly. I haven't seen his videos or his tweets. I have no idea. I'm not really interested personally, but I think it's pretty silly to look at those. I think like just objectively, there's pretty clear hints there. I know saying I think objectively, but fuck him. I'm saying it, bro. I think objectively. Bungie really putting the cry in this cry rotation? That's crazy. I'm glad this is your main job for your sake. I mean, this is one of the big reasons I never made it my main job. You know, this shit is the least secure industry on the planet. No 401k, no health insurance. Bro, I'm like, PhD life's good, man. I complain a lot about polymers and how hard it is, but it's a good life. I'm just vibing. Oh. Yeah, man. While it's having his 8-year partner anniversary today. Fucking wow, dude. It's so weird to think about having that 100% Destiny W. No matter what the future of Destiny holds, I'm one of like one person that has, maybe not one, I don't know how many people there are, but I maxed Destiny 1 Grimoire, maxed Destiny 2, Triumph, every title, every guild, every title, or every seal, every guild in Destiny Rising. Like, surely I'm one of like 3 people on the planet that can flex that shit, right? You think you love Destiny? Pfft. Chump. And I'm employed. And I have a wife. I don't know, because someone else is probably there too, but I have yet to ever hear of anyone claiming that. I might literally be one of like one. I don't know. Is Destiny Rising canceled as well? No, it's separate, right? People have been speculating that it's approaching end of service. Look, man, I know everyone glazed Destiny Rising when it first came out, and it had some really cool ideas, and the raids have been cool. Like, don't get me wrong. I think it's the best version of Crota's End. I think both original raids have been genuinely really good, especially the last one was really fucking cool. But Destiny Rising compared to Destiny 2 is just a shit game. It's a mobile game. If Bungie released any of that shit in Destiny 2, they'd be crucified for how unpolished it is and how janky it is. Destiny Rising has some really cool ideas, but it is a mobile game. And that's it. Great Kronos, too bad they've ulted it. Yeah, and they did the DCV stuff in Destiny Rising. But anyone who's like, oh, well, NetEase should develop Destiny 3, those are just unserious people that you should not listen to, that have not played Destiny Rising. Or they have no ability to interpret quality, and they're just very reactionary. It's just not, it is like not a good game. There's some cool ideas, just not a good game. Also, let's talk about how Bungie went 16 ratings of bangers in a row. So, it's actually perfect. Because I'm out of wall space for raid jackets, dude. The Salvations are the Desert Perpetual took my last space on my wall for raid jackets. It's actually a really excellent time for there never to be any more raids again. I don't think Root's a bad raid. I think maybe it's not. I think Root is Root of Nightmares even the worst raid? I would probably not even say that, but it still far surpasses most game media. Sorry, Toast. Oh, fucking hell. Can we do an all raids ever tier list? Yeah. Can we include the Destiny Rising ones? What did they end up even calling the last raid in Destiny Rising? You had Monolith's Fall. I don't even know what the last one was fucking called. Are you moving towards Warframe after this? No. You do a tier list of your Destiny career? So this is something I was actually thinking about on the drive home, because I've got a pretty long drive. I was, is it called the Great Hunt? It might be called Great Hunt, yeah. I would love for a compilation video of my YouTube career. I wouldn't even know where to start, man. I mean, it's been over a decade, guys. I've 3,000 videos and streams. Fuck, man. I don't know. Marathon is an evergreen. What game is next in rotation? I don't have an answer. The thing with the streaming thing is, I'm only doing it if I enjoy it. So I don't know. I don't have a fallback plan. I don't really need to have a fallback plan. Right now, Marathon. And I don't know what happens next. There will always be some game that I'm enjoying, I imagine, but will there always be a game I enjoy making content for? I don't know. The long-awaited BioShock playthroughs? Fuck. We're gonna get into gacha gaming because gacha's pulling smaller audience. The audience loves to throw money at you. I don't really... If I cared about money from this, dog, I would have been a fucking... You know? There's a lot of ways I can finish that sentence, and none of them are Destiny streamer. You know what I mean? I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm not gonna finish that sentence, but... You guys know exactly the type of streamer, content creator I would have been if I care about money. I don't. This isn't my job. It's a creative outlet. I'm not selling my soul for $1. You know what I mean? I'm also not stupid enough to fucking. You know what I mean? OnlyFans. No, I'm not talking about OnlyFans. Hey, man. I'm a big respecter of sex work. I have no problem with that. The part of content creation I have no respect for are, you know, the grifty side. The grifty side of stuff. If I enjoyed fucking sitting in a hot tub and talking to you guys shirtless, fuck, I'd do it. I don't give a fuck. I'm just not gonna sit here and, like, you know, be racist for money. You know what I mean? It's just not, it's not who I am. I don't. Manosphere podcaster Scaro 9. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Yeah, if I had no self-respect, I'd start a podcast with, like, 2 other white dudes. Go on Rogan. It'd be so easy to be impressive on that podcast. Just say chemistry words. You have to shake your head during every Saint and Osiris scene so they know you disagree. Oh, man. If there's a Destiny 3, I hope it's not woke. Fucking hell, boys. Sabres podcast? Yeah, maybe I'll be a, maybe I'll switch over to hockey. A podcast with 2 other white dudes and talk about women's healthcare because you know better. I learned so much about pregnancy last week, actually. I'm really happy Ryan decided to share that with us. That was cool. We probably should have gotten Ryan's wife to share it, but first-hand, you know, second-hand source. So people are upset that Destiny 2 is dead, but not that Bungie milked another 2 expansion after the final shape. Yikes for the delusional fanbase. Where the fuck have you been for the last year? Are you dumb? Hello? I love when people are like, oh, so people are doing this exact thing people have been doing for the last year and a half. Like, dude, go get a fucking boyfriend or girlfriend, man. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Unless you've been in a coma for the last 2 years, then welcome back. I'm glad they saved you. But fucking leave me alone. I did look at YouTube chat. I'm sorry. Every single complaint's been YouTube chat. Look, man, I'm telling you, there's a lot of good people in YouTube chat, but I swear to God, YouTube is doing the Facebook thing, the Twitter thing. Half the accounts on YouTube are fake, and they exist only to post rage bait to get people to interact with it. I know it. I know it, dude. I can't prove it, but I fucking know it. Maybe that's the next step of my content creation stuff. Not quite like political streaming, but it's just like anti-dumb fuckery, you know? That's just it. I exist only to make sure people, AI and people who promote AI, live very unfulfilling, unsuccessful lives. Like, that's just it. I'm like the opposite grifter. I'm the anti-grifter. Oh, man. The ungrifter. Yeah, man. CoffeeZilla for bot accounts. Yeah, that's good. Just people with like negative media comprehension ability. I mean, there's definitely a lot of hints for future Destiny projects being in the works in the blog post, so there's that. Yeah, totally agree. This might be my longest break from Destiny 2. It's been 2 months since I logged in. Same. It's by far the longest since I've logged in. By far. It's more Bungie killed their own game. Guys, I'm so... If you're gonna say stupid stuff, I swear, it's... Look, man, it's so easy. It's so easy. Like, just use... If you're gonna say things that make... just use the correct forms of your and their. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to open the schools. I know it's such like a minor thing, but fuck, if you're gonna be... Don't make it easy for people that call you brainless, dude. It's not hard. It's not hard, man. It's like if you're saying stupid shit and you look illiterate, like it's too easy. I just don't know. Just don't know. It's got... This is what I'm talking about. Proper rage bait uses one improperly spelled word to get this reaction? Yeah. Do you think they could wrap up the Fate Saga by doing movies or something? I love where your head's at, but no. My favorite moment of the streams, the Scarrow crash out, yeah. Sucks hearing the news regarding Destiny 2. Remember playing for many years, way back. It's been said that it's giving me more hope for the future. Oh, what's been said is giving me... oh, the way it's been said is giving me more hope for the future. Oh, no. I'm going to get copyright struck because you said hope for the future. What's beyond Destiny itself? Hey, at least they sunset that fucking song, eh? Maybe it's just that English orthography is atrocious. Not everyone here is a native speaker. I refuse to believe that every marathon-hating, like, fucking, you know, Elon glazing person in my chat also happens to be a non-native speaker. I reject your assertion. Some of them, sure. I completely reject your assertion. Do you think Destiny 3 would abandon the data storyline? The data storyline? What data storyline? What are you talking about? We got Destiny Rising. Maybe they find some way to say the Fate Saga was a prequel for Destiny 3. I think that is either they do anthological, like brand new story, completely new lore, lightly tied, or they do a soft reboot of the 9 Saga. I will hate on this thing with perfect English besides your and your because I don't know English, yeah. Oh, the Fates storyline? I replied to that. Prequel? I wouldn't mind a prequel game. It'd be hard to do a prequel game because you're limited in how much cool shit you can do in a prequel game. Because it's like, why did no one ever fucking mention this happening? Why did Shaxx never talk about this? You know what I mean? But sure. I kind of like the idea of a Destiny anthology. I think there are enough things in the Destiny lore that are lightly hinted at. I think you can do an Aphelion anthology. You can do a, you know, even the 9 anthology. I mean, other planets have, other solar systems have to have 9, right? Like I think there are so many like loosely connected things that we've kind of heard about. I think you can pretty easily do that. Unfortunately, the 9 Saga isn't a story that will capture a large audience from the rip. That's why you soft recon it, like you make it approachable. You could say space rhinos attacking Earth and taking a giant mystical ball god who gives us mystical space magic powers. You could say that's not a super largely approachable story, but they made a way to do that. You helped me get my Shadow title in Menagerie back in 2019. What? That's crazy, dude. Thank you for all your Destiny content over the years, sir. Dude, Jack, thank you. That's fucking insane. 2019? I couldn't even drink back then. How is Destiny 2 ending? Essentially Age of Triumph 2. Monument of Triumph. I believe I met Scare in 2020. That shrimp was still a krill back then. I thought it ended like 2 years ago. Yeah. Scare, are you familiar with the old GameStop TV ads I would play on the TVs in the store? Yeah, dude, that's nostalgic as fuck. I helped get one of the women from those her first Orcs kill in Destiny 1. That's lore, dude. That's crazy. Conspiracy theory, Sony destroys everything it touches. Michael Jackson, Spider-Man license, Bloodborne. Dude. You are, like, I feel like people are so close. You're so close. You are so close. Also, Spider-Man is probably more financially successful than it has literally ever been. When Sony acquired it, it was worth like $15 in a stick of gum, so. But people are starting to understand that relentless pursuit of endless unsustainable growth and corporatization and, you know, one big company eating up all small company. Probably a bad thing. Potentially. Not to be an anti-grifter or anything. Teddy, what's up, dude? We are finally free. Not yet. There's a couple more to get, brother. That's Marathon's fault? That's true. That's true. That's true. I'm also really confused what an LGTB game is. What does that mean? They making lesbian games now? Huh? Just brain rot, dude. You're just brain rot. I can't even imagine typing shit like that and thinking I'm a serious person. Like, be real. Be real. What's going on over in YouTube? I don't know. I don't know, man. Marathon personally injected the portal into Destiny 2 like a flu shot and killed it. Oh god, dude. Oh god. They added LGBTQ. I don't know why you're stopping it there, but whatever. Stuff inside the new Spider-Man games. Oh no, do you have a link? Oh god. Oh god, I need to know what to avoid. What are we fucking doing here, man? Fuck, I wish they would put... Does Rising have anything in development? I don't know, I barely pay attention to that game. I log in, I do my titles, and I get off. It's fine not forcing you to look it up. No, please share a link. Especially if it's like... Never mind. Fuck it off. Destiny got the damn marathon vaccine. Fuck, I can't take this anymore, man. Sonny, how you doing? Thanks for all the good times over the years, sir. Holding out hope. My next obsession, yeah. Yeah, dude. Hey, if Riot's really working on a new MMO, they're probably licking their fucking chops right now, though. There's a huge space in this genre for the next 5+ years. Whatever Joe Blackburn's working on, wherever he might be. Was it canceled? I don't think it was canceled. Maybe it was. Turns out the real Destiny killer was a game made by Bungie. I just don't know if you can say a game that ran for fucking 12 years. That's older than half of the people in YouTube chat. I don't know if you can say he was killed. It just died of old age, bro. Like, I don't know, man. This is all Forsaken's fault. I think it's unironically Witch Queen's fault, but... I really don't think Marathon killed Destiny. That's a YouTube chatter, bro. Oh my god. They're evolving. They understand. Holy shit. Witch Queen slander will not be tolerated. Witch Queen, I will stand on this. Witch Queen was the worst thing that happened to the longevity of Destiny. Hey Eden. My heart is torn to shreds. We're supposed to go to Old Chicago, investigate Lodi's old facility, go to the Hawkeye HQ, and encounter whatever monster lurks there. And find out it's an Nephilian. Who knows? The copium that will be the opening for Destiny 3 in 4 years. Who knows? That would actually, Old Chicago would be a really, really, really good location. I've always been like anti more Earth locations because I think that's boring as fuck. But an Earth location is actually a really good starting point for a Destiny 3. Why is that? Witch Queen was the supreme casualification of the Destiny community. In a lot of ways. No, I don't mean just crafting in particular. I think a lot of things in Witch Queen ended up being very negative for Destiny going down the line. Crafting is part of it, but not the only thing. I think it came with a lot of different approaches and shifts to how they deliver content, the expectations surrounding content, lack of a lot of mystery in the game, a lot of stuff, man. To me, Witch Queen's kind of like the MCU-ification of Destiny. Let's say that. As someone who really likes the MCU, Witch Queen feels like it's the Black Widow movie of Destiny. MCU's literally Lightfall. Lightfall happened after Witch Queen. That's part of it, bro. That's part of it. Lightfall is a symptom of the disease that is Witch Queen. In 5 years, we make alt accounts, buy the bundle, and do the collection. Every exotic in one stream. Dude, that sounds awful. Let's do it. I'm down. Black Widow movie gave us Yelena, though. Huge W. Yeah, and Witch Queen gave us Mommy Savathun, bro. Huge W. It's about the same. No, I thought it was the She-Hulk TV show. I will not accept She-Hulk slander from people who clearly didn't watch it. You can call Lightfall Falcon and Winter Soldier all you want. You can call it that. But I will not take criticisms of something you did not watch. I do not care. And you're going to come back and say you did watch it? You're a fucking liar. Falcon and Winter Soldier didn't fucking suck. Falcon and Winter Soldier actually did fucking suck. It was awful. It was horrendous. It was the biggest nothing burger ever. It had no commentary on society or politics or anything. It was the perfect platform to do that, and it was literally nothing. They took out everything of substance in that series with the rewrites. Did you watch The Boys season finale? No, I'm waiting on Victoria to get home. Oh, Lightfall was kind of like Secret Invasion too. I'll give you that. Controversial take. I enjoyed She-Hulk. No, it was good. I liked it too. I like when they do different stuff. I like when the only parts of the MCU I enjoy nowadays, really, it's kind of like Destiny did this too. Like they're actually so similar. Is when they take risks, when they do something that they know people, like everyone isn't going to enjoy. Like these hyper niche things. I think Daredevil is a season 2 less, but season 1 was a good example of this. Like Multiverse of Madness is a good example of this. Like very weird, non-traditional stuff. Because at least it's something. Thunderbolts is a great example. Is actually probably the best example of that. Actually, I'll give you Thunderbolts all day long. Like it's very non-traditional, and it's just like, fuck yeah. At least they're trying to do something and make a statement instead of just like playing it safe. It's a Marvel series about goddamn super soldiers. How the fuck do you connect that with modern politics? Oh no, are you serious? Dude, are you rage baiting? Are you rage baiting, dude? Oh no. Oh no. It's the Boys Marvel edition? Wait, what? What? Are you saying The Boys isn't political? Is that what you're trying to say? Guys. Scary, you're getting dangerously close to ruining your upcoming grifting career. Dude. Tack, please, man. Please. Please, dude, please. Blows my mind that Big 2026 that people don't realize that superheroes were created as a critique of modern politics. Yeah, wait. Hey, Tack, what do you think of the X-Men? You any new guitars recently? No, I actually, ever since Marathon came out, I haven't been playing guitar a lot. I've been too busy. The problem with She-Hulk is they give 7 episodes to build up a story of them trying to take Jen's blood to make the villain a Hulk, and then the final episode, fourth wall bullshit, just undermine the entire show. Yeah, I did like the fourth wall stuff, but I agree. Like, I think a lot of my problems with modern MCU specifically is like they are afraid to take that extra 10%, 20%. I feel like season 1 of Daredevil was very similar to that too. Dog, you picked the wrong series to make that argument, Tack. You picked like literally the exactly incorrect. Out of everything the MCU has done in the last decade, you picked the one specific thing that you should not have. It's actually pretty funny. Man. See you, Hugo. Man, I'm just kind of like in this. Let's just make sure we enjoy this last set of updates. We have to, you guys have to keep me accountable that we're truly appreciating it for what it is. You know, don't let me, Twitch chat, this is specifically to you. Don't let me get baited too hard. We gotta really make sure we enjoy the next few months of Destiny. I just over the last 2 years, I've let certain groups of individuals like really ruin my personal enjoyment of things. I think, and honestly, I think it all started with season of Seraph. That's whenever that was. Was that 3 years ago? Like really, that's when I really noticed. Like I was letting the bait and the grift get me like really bad. I always say the worst parts of my fucking life started when Elon bought fucking Twitter, bro. But and it's Someone's knocking on my door. And so it's just like we have a countdown now. We don't know if or when Destiny 3 is going to happen. They seem to be teasing it, but we don't know what that timeline looks like. And so for the next foreseeable future, we have 3 months. And I don't think I think we make an active decision not to let these people take that from us. Odysseus, what's up? Hey, Oscar, I just want to say thank you for the content over the years. I remember finding your content with Valid the Disciple, been sharing your collectible videos ever since. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Meant to say this earlier, but I was in a meeting, so the way I see this, and said in YouTube chat too, but Destiny 3 is likely in pre-production with a small team concepting the idea and the story and the other things. Yes, I agree. If PS6 stays on normal trajectory, you'll put the announcement 2 years out. Perfect Storm release Destiny 3 at an event, or tease Destiny 3 at an event. I personally think if Destiny 3, I agree, is pre-production, I think it is 4 years out, 5 years out. Paul Tassi released a video about the end of Destiny. Man, I don't care. We still be committed to learning all the tribes, yeah. I think enough people need to just say, I don't care. You got this big dog. I blame Basscross for a ton of that. No, I mean, I don't want to blame anyone specifically. Like, I think it's sort of similar to, like, blaming Marathon for, like, larger problems. Like, I just don't, like, blaming, like, whomever you think is like, a cultivar of toxicity. I just don't think that's fair. Like, it's a societal shift, right? Like, it's not unique to the Destiny community. It's far from unique to the video gaming space. I just think, like, you know, do I approach my content and set different standards for myself compared to other people? Yes. But that doesn't, you know, at the end of the day, like, I don't blame Cross or his approach for things for whatever. You know, there are people I blame for certain stuff. I blame Destiny Bulletin for the blatant, like, misinformation surrounding the community. There's a lot of stuff I would blame, like more microcosm stuff I would blame like Lucky for and stuff like that. But it's not like an overall attitude thing. It has a lot to do with like the acceptance of certain terminology or misinformation and stuff like that. And I just think it's so much bigger than just the Destiny community, right? And I just don't, I don't know. I think assigning blame to any single individual is it's just letting the real issues off too easily. It ain't getting any better. We're fucked. Yeah, I know, Toast. I cope with this a lot. I think about this a lot, like, you know, algorithms, and as media, as social media sites are continued to be purchased, you know, by incredibly wealthy people with very specific platforms and motives, and as making money, the best way to do that is by pushing certain narratives and such. Like and you know, as AI becomes more prevalent and bot accounts become more prevalent, like, this is a problem that is only going to continue to get worse. And that's made me think about how I interact with these things a lot. Obviously, I'm still really bad at it because I fall for hate bait all the time, but it's sad, man. I mean, it's just how things adapt, right? I wonder if someone who absolutely loved this game will join the development team to make Destiny 3 an amazing, innovative game like Destiny 1 was. Dog, you're like, everyone on that team loved Destiny 1 and loves Destiny 2 like that. Like, you were, like, people just imagine Bungie employees as like the most hateful, shallow people on the planet, but they're, so many of those devs are so talented and passionate, guys. You just have no idea. How can anyone listen to Allison talk, or fucking Noah talk, or any of these people talk, and not just feel the passion and the love oozing from them? It's insane. Is SG3 even a possibility? I would argue it is incredibly heavily teased in that article multiple times. Sad to see Marty O'Donnell joining on the grift, dog. People can't understand that people working at a company aren't the same as the company. Yeah. Why does Destiny 1 get glazed so much compared to Destiny 2? Nostalgia. Where in the article you're making that inference from? It's not an inference, man. I mean, it's just, it's almost plainly said. Every end is a new beginning. We have reached our time for our shared worlds and Destiny to live beyond Destiny 2. We will begin incubating new games. And then talking about after the update goes through. What's the future of communications? Once we have more news to share on Destiny, you'll be the first to know. They pretty much outright say this is not the end of Destiny, and they're going to start incubating stuff. It's like 4 different things in this article are like screaming. Like, I know it's hard. I know, like, a big conversation we have a lot is like media literacy and stuff, but I mean, that doesn't mean Destiny 3. It like almost exactly says Destiny 3. Or like a sequel, a follow-up to Destiny, or more things in the Destiny universe. It like almost verbatim says that. Or a Destiny mobile game. A new Destiny. Yeah, it's actually Destiny Rising 2. Do you think with Leviathan being in Pantheon 2.0, that means weapons and armor are returning too? Potentially. But scare if Destiny 3 is in the incubation phase, it will not come out until everyone has moved on. That's how every other video game in every other genre works. Would Bungie be able to bring in the OG Pantheon as well as the new Pantheon? Yeah, they should be able to do that. I don't see why not. The way I see it, if huge layoffs come, no Destiny 3. I don't necessarily agree with that. I look, man, I'm not a huge fan of how companies work. But, you know, let's say half of Bungie, at last week, I don't know. It's so hard. These numbers are black boxes. But let's just say hypothetically there's 800 developers at Bungie and 400 are working on Marathon and 400 are working on Destiny. If you're in very early incubation stages of a Destiny 3, I understand. I do not agree with, but I understand the argument that maybe you don't need those resources currently working on Destiny 3 until it is in a more active development phase. So I would say, seeing how it works at like my company, not obviously not a video game field, but a technology field, you know, materials, you know, downsizing and upsizing, especially as the world shifts to more contract working, is very common around the shutdown and spin up of new projects. I hope they full focus on adding vaulted content as a send-off. I know it's not possible to be fired. No, I don't think that's going to happen. That would require a lot of development work and almost no financial return for them. What's the earliest we could hope for Destiny 3? A good Destiny 3? I would say like 2030. 2032. I mean, 90% of them would twiddle their thumbs away for directions. And exactly, and like Bungie, Sony isn't going to want to pay people if there's not like active work to do. You know, I obviously don't know. I don't know what the size of Bungie is. I don't know how many people are actively on Destiny 2. And I definitely don't know how many people would be required at every phase of a production for something like Destiny 3. But once again, I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen in my industry in real time. You hire people when you're starting things up. You know, as things ramp up, you hire more people, and then when something completes, you lay off people. I don't agree with it, but that is how things work. Especially in a world where we are, you know, contracting work is becoming more and more and more popular. It's easier to hire people temporarily on contracts. It's all on Bungie. Blaming the players is crazy. Who in the world is blaming players? I haven't played in a while, but when I did, you inspired me to get and maintain max triumph score. I just want to stop by and say thank you. As someone who hasn't played in a while, the news feels like a gut punch. Yeah, man, it's the end of an era for sure. Does Marathon make enough to keep Bungie afloat? It depends what your definition of Bungie is. I mean, there are, like, as it currently stands, there's no company on Earth that's going to be like, hey, this product is making a lot of money. We have 300 people over there not making money that aren't currently working towards anything, so we're going to keep them. That's just not how public industry works. So it's like, but does Marathon make enough to keep the people making Marathon employed? I'd be surprised if it doesn't, especially as they start to add like new cosmetics and expand game modes and stuff. I think people think population numbers are end all be all, but really at the end of the day, what's end all be all is the amount of money it's making. Or let's be super optimistic. Pre-production is done and ready for the bulk of Destiny devs to move for Destiny 3 for building content. I think like the engine stuff alone usually takes a really long time. If another studio was given the IP, who do you think would do the best with it? No. I reject your question. I think it is a bad question. I wish Bungie used the Decima engine for their games. I don't know what that means, but you don't actually want that. Three, four. Besides Marathon and Destiny, is Bungie working on any other games? It's so, we've always thought no, but they do say we will begin to work incubating our next games. So I'm very curious what games plural means. I reject the question. I do reject the question. I think that is a question for less serious people. Not to be disrespectful, but I absolutely despise the question. Who can make Destiny better than Bungie? I think that is I think that is a question for unserious people. Was Marathon Gummy Bears? No. Gummy Bears and Matter were both separate projects. Decima Engine is from Death Stranding and Horizon. I don't think that fits Destiny at all. Yeah. What are you, 12? Yes. If by 12, do you mean a serious person? Then yes. Could they expand Marathon potentially? Could they add other modes to the games? Oh man, have you missed a week of news, my friend? Yes. Yeah, Scaro, this is mainly for chat, but Sony has a ton of studios who haven't released a game in a long time and they haven't closed those teams. This is all to say Marathon keeping Bungie afloat is not really a thing potentially. Sony PlayStation Studios has a collectivist mindset. The financial success is shared. If one is lagging, the other can hide it. Example, Media Molecule hasn't released a game in the PS5 cycle. They are burning money, but still there. I think, like, people also forget, that's just how, like, it's hard because we've all been playing a live service game for a decade. But keep in mind, most game studios release a game and then nothing for 5 years. And then they release a game and then nothing for 5 years. That's like a very common way that studios operate. Sony should sell the Destiny IP. What are we doing? What are we fucking doing? How is Marathon going to be profitable long term if Arc is already dying? I know, Shadow. I know. I know. I know, honey. Come here. Come on. Oh. Oh, look at my cat. Cleanse yourself of bad questions. Dude. People be looking at Steam charts and being like, she can't be Shadow. She didn't do the raid. She wasn't even alive when that raid came out. She just turned 7. Was she alive when that raid came out? I don't even know. This is the end of Destiny 2, not Destiny. That's how I'm seeing it. They almost verbatim say that. So I agree. When is the Luke Smith LinkedIn profile? What? There's like 4 narratives in the Destiny community that I would do anything to just remove from existence. Yeah, once again, I'm going to ask everyone. What was the last big thing Luke Smith contributed to Destiny? And separately, to everyone who wants Luke Smith to come back, what do you think was the first point of death for Destiny? And like, so everyone that doesn't want Luke Smith to come back, what was Luke Smith's final contribution to Destiny? Biggest, most final. And everyone who does want Luke Smith to come back, what was the moment that killed Destiny? Let's see if those go together. Now notice how everyone is saying DCV and you don't know which half of anyone is. I would like Luke back more as a franchise director than a game director. What did he do in that role? Like, tangibly, what did he do in that role? Because I don't really remember fucking anything he did in that role. But Bungie, do you credit with the underlying vision of the game? I think it's just a collective. I don't think you can single it out to any single person. There's so many people that worked on so many fucking amazing things that you just don't know. You know? Like, collectively, we know like 10% of Bungie employees. You know what I mean? I think there was a point in time where a bunch of really passionate people came together and they made a fucking video game that wasn't that good. And then they fixed it. And then it was fucking baller. And then they made another video game that wasn't that good. And then they came together and they made it baller. And I think if you try to pin that on any single person, you've never worked in a corporate setting. Reboot the entire franchise, tell the story again from the beginning, but better. Oh, God. No, please, no. Ah, man. I generally hope you have a blast with the last few months of live service, but at the same time, it's okay to admit the future for Destiny lovers isn't too bright at the moment. Did I just black out for 3 hours? What do you think we've been fucking doing? What is happening? What's happening? Have you been playing much of the end season update for Marathon? Yeah, it's awesome. I streamed like a ton yesterday, 2 days ago. It's a great start. Do you think people in 10 years would want a Destiny 2 Classic with double primary? Because nostalgia, yes. Dude, people are going to be like, bring back a Black Armory! And then they're going to play, they're going to be like, wait, this is shit, though. Yeah, okay, everyone. Yes, you can shoot down the rocket thing. It was pretty good loot, too. Dude, my cat's being a fucking brat right now, man. She's cuddling me. Tummy wide open. I don't know if I pointed the camera down if you could even see her. Two. Bro. Oh my God. Hey, kitty. Come here. Come here. Oh. What a good kitty. Are you happy Destiny's gone so I can focus more on you now? She sniffed my head. That was weird. I got you. More playtime for the cat? All right, everybody. No matter what happens next, Thank you all. It's been a hell of a 12-year run. And I do think they're hinting for more stuff in the future. I'm excited to continue playing Marathon and enjoying. Dude, fuck your mom, bro. Get out of here. And continue to play stuff moving forward. But, you know, this is obviously like a really, really big moment. So I'm excited for this new update. And let's just enjoy it. Let's enjoy it while we got it, everybody. Love your faces. I'll see you very soon, my friends. We're recording Escape Will Make Me Pod tonight, so it'll probably come out tomorrow. And yeah, man. Everyone have a great night. Yeah. All right. See you.